Time is our most valuable asset. Every second that passes is gone forever. We think that all of our time is equal, but this just isn't the case. As we age, the value of our time decreases. This is for two reasons. One is because of the inevitable death of humans, and two, the opportunity cost of every decision in our life. Every choice in life, there's an opportunity cost, or the loss of potential gain from another alternative. And that is, we assume humans make rational decisions. We assume that humans weigh the costs and benefits of a certain decision and go with the most optimal choice, which is the most rational one. This is the same thing that we do when deciding what to do with our time. The choice you decide to make with your time will always bring the loss of potential gain from another option. So the question becomes, how do I maximize the value of my time? And it's quite simple. All you have to do is just decrease your opportunity cost. Okay, maybe it's not that simple, because not only do you have to decrease your opportunity cost for right now, but you have to decrease your future opportunity costs as well. For example, if you're in school and you have a big exam tomorrow, you have the option the night before to either study for the test or hang out with friends. Now, opportunity cost of studying is not being able to hang out with your friends, but the opportunity cost of hanging out with your friends is not that you didn't study for the test, you might get a bad grade, but maybe then you'll fail the class and then you have to retake that class. So now your opportunity cost is much greater because you're wasting more time in the future. Or maybe not necessarily wasting the time, but you are decreasing your future options of what you can do with that time in the future because you decided to hang out with your friends that night instead of studying for the exam the next day. That is why the most valuable time in your life is in the past, and the second most valuable time is right now. As you move through life, your choices and opportunities decrease. This is because of your previous opportunity costs. The opportunity cost of your choices right now is that in the future, your opportunities and choices will be limited. Life is like a game of chess in that sense. In the beginning of the game, you have a lot of options, just like in life. And as you progress through the game, the amount of moves you can make decreases. Just like in life, the amount of options and choices you have decreases as well. In life, like in chess, you need to think ahead. This is because the choices you make today don't just affect the present, but also affect the future. So therefore, the decisions you make today need to take into consideration the future as well. Because the decisions you make today will affect the rest of your life. Therefore, the value of your time right now is worth more than the value of your time in the future. We don't tend to think of it like that, though, because as we progress through life, we have less time because we will inevitably die. So therefore, we think the time in our future is more valuable, but it's really not. And in fact, in our younger years, we tend to think of time as a commodity in which we can just get back, just like money. But it's not. Every second we use, it's gone forever. We are born with so much time that it almost seems like an endless amount of time, but that's just not the case. And the time in our younger years, when we think we have an endless amount, are our most valuable time. And that's what we should be spending on doing things that are open up avenues and options and opportunities for us for the future. But only as we get older do we see the true value in our time. And we realize that it isn't endless and that we eventually will die. And we try and limit our opportunity costs for the future and for our life.